Let's go start video. Dallas Fish Video. Yes, now get your head in the game. Dallas Sports Talk Radio, on and on, Dallas Sports Talk Radio, on and on. Get your head in the game. Talk great to come to 50 States Club and the microphone. Somebody turn us to great because the 50 States Club again, the microphone. Dallas Sports Talk Radio. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us as we begin the first episode, DSTR, the fastest growing sports talk, news, weather, traffic broadcast in the metropolitan area. Always local, always live, every day, Monday through Friday, right here on YouTube channel and Dallas Sports Talk Radio. There's no debate. If you like it, we like it. If you missed it, we will talk about it. Subscribe, engage, like, connect with us on social media platforms at Dallas Sports TA2. Do not forget to leave us a comment. Let us know who you are and where you come from. Once you subscribe and follow, we will subscribe, follow back. We are the #1 metropolitan sports talk dedicated to the local superstars. Sports Mind. Get your head in the game. We want to give a shout out to the East Coast for holding it down for this first hour. DallasSportsTalkRadio.com. This is how we start hour #1. At 0940, hashtag what's the hap. Super Bowl matchups have been set, and it's straight up Texas representing with Patrick Mahomes II out of Tyler, White House, Texas, versus Jalen Hurts out of Katy, Houston, Texas. Congratulations to both you gentlemen for making it to the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes going for his third consecutive Super Bowl. Already making history, not getting there for the third straight time. There have been all these stats talking about how every back-to-back Super Bowl champion failed to make it to that final game in their third try. Congratulations, especially to Patrick Mahomes II. Going to watch you go out trying to get that third Super Bowl in a row. Texas. Then we got to give a shout out, straight up Texas, shout out to Jalen Hurts out of Katy, Houston area. Straight up Texas. For his first Super Bowl, his second try. This will be his second time he'll go against Patrick Mahomes II. Mahomes. Like we said, congratulations, Patrick Mahomes II. Congratulations to Jalen Hurts, straight up Texas. 0940, more football news in the Metroplex yesterday. Brian Schottenheimer was officially announced and introduced to the masses as the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Congratulations, Brian. We're eager to see what you can do come 2025 with quarterback another leg injury. Last time the quarterback came back from a leg injury, we saw how that ended up. Won the division, went 12-5, lost in the first round of the playoffs to San Francisco on the 14th second debacle. But we're not going to live in the past here. We're actually going to say what everybody else isn't saying. The man hasn't coached one down of football, and everybody in the nation had something negative to say about Brian Schottenheimer. He didn't deserve this. He didn't deserve that. Well, when it was mentioned last week, Mr. Jerry Jones was going on his solo sabbatical looking for a head coach. And nobody started throwing names out. Everybody was like, hey, we're just eager to see what Mr. Jones is going to do. Well, first name he gave y'all, primetime Deion Sanders. That wasn't good enough. Former Cowboy, Super Bowl champion Cowboy, Hall of Fame Super Bowl champion Cowboy, Deion Sanders. Could have been the head coach, but we're listening to the fan hate and the tick chicks, and instead of them just reporting on the sports, they got to interject their own opinions on who deserves what job. So we're here in Dallas Sports Talk Radio to say none of you deserve your job. If all of you were hired to report on sports, who cares what your opinion is? No one cares what your opinion is. We don't care if you think Jerry Jones doesn't know how to run a team. We don't care if you think Mark Cuban is a terrible owner. What we do care about is how you try to run folks like Jason Kidd's name through the mud, everything he's done for the city of Dallas. You have 100,000 watts projected out on the city, telling the city all the bad things about the teams in the Metroplex instead of looking at the positives. You were able to hire a new head coach. You didn't have a head coach going out talking about, hey, I'm clouded in scandal. You don't have all these rumors when the team was going through all this stuff with Dan Ruffle breaking into the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, locker room, filming these women. You got to think about who wants to come down and have to be a head coach when you got a senior VP of public relations going around filming women undressing in a tent. Everybody here is key card. Al Ripper approaching, coming into the tent, trying to hide, sticking his arm in. 0940, hashtag what's the house. Super Bowl matchups have been set. Kansas City Chiefs going for 3 straight versus the Philadelphia Eagles. We almost said Philadelphia. We were told yesterday, you can't say Philadelphia or they're going to find you. You have to say Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. So, Philadelphia Eagles versus Kansas City Chiefs. Straight up Texas, Jalen Hurts versus straight up Texas, Patrick Mahomes II. 0940, hashtag what's the house. Can we please schedule the Washington Wizards every game up until All-Star break? We need to play them 4 times a season. Last night, play threes, revenge took place, Splash and Big D, 7 threes in the first quarter. 7 threes in the first quarter. Splash Brother is finding his stroke. Everybody looked like the team that we were hoping they would look like.